Am I the a-hole for asking my friends to leave the restaurant after they sat for almost an hour nursing beers? So here is what happened. My friends, John and Jane, and I were supposed to meet in my town for a festival, but it got rained out. I offered to drive toward them instead, about an hour for me, so we could still hang out and get dinner. Everyone agreed, and we met at a restaurant John picked, not a bar, just a dinner spot, but it was super crowded and loud. None of us could really hear each other talking. We had a great meal and finished up. While we were boxing up our leftovers, John, kindly, paid for dinner. Then he and Jane ordered another beer. I do not drink, so I was just sitting there. About 45 minutes passed with them slowly sipping their beers. John was mostly on his phone, and I finally said, "Okay, you guys have got to chug those. Let us go for a walk or something." 10 more minutes passed, and they still were not even halfway through. I finally said, "All right, we are leaving, you can leave the beers." John walked downstairs to finish his at the bar, and Jane said, "Well, he paid for it, he wants to finish it." I responded, "It has been almost an hour. It is loud, hot, and you have both been on your phones." I left feeling like they were annoyed with me, but honestly, I was frustrated. They both know I do not drink and that I have sensory issues. It is hard for me to sit in chaotic environments like that, especially doing nothing and being ignored. When I first asked them to finish their beers, I suggested we walk around downtown so we could actually do something and still hang out, but they did not seem interested. I had driven an hour to meet them and tried to be flexible after our original plan got rained out, but it felt like they were not meeting me halfway. This is not a one-time thing either. They regularly invite me to stay the night, even though they know I have 2 dogs and 2 cats at home, and I always tell them I cannot leave my animals overnight. Even on the 4th of July, after I explained that I stay home because fireworks are hard on my pets, they kept asking me to come out again. It is like my answers or boundaries are not enough, and they just ignore or push past them. Another layer. Whenever plans change, especially if I am the one suggesting something different, John always makes little digs or sarcastic comments about how he does not enjoy the new plan as much. It is subtle, but it adds up and makes me feel like a bad friend just for asking for something different or more comfortable for me. I guess I am just feeling weird right now. Like, am I reading too much into things? Am I being overly sensitive? Or are these red flags in a friendship that has become kind of one-sided? I am trying to be self-aware here, but I also feel kind of disrespected. So am I the a-hole?